Sir Jim Ratcliffe's reaction after the match and Mikel Arteta's blunt verdict on Patrick Dorgu have set the tone following a dramatic night of football. There's plenty more to unpack in this story, along with other major football updates still to come. Make sure you stay with us until the end so you don't miss anything. Welcome back to Kickster Facts. If you haven't already, hit subscribe and turn on notifications to stay up to date with all the latest developments. Sir Jim Ratcliffe reacts to Manchester United's win. The atmosphere around Old Trafford has noticeably lifted after Manchester United delivered a composed and clinical victory over Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. As he exited the ground surrounded by flashing cameras, Ineos chief and United co-owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe looked visibly delighted with the result. Although reporters crowded around hoping for a post-match comment, the billionaire opted to keep his words to a minimum, allowing his broad smile to speak volumes. No, Ratcliffe laughed as journalists pushed for a reaction. Declining to offer a full interview, he simply pointed toward his face and joked, "Just get the smile," making it clear that his silence did nothing to hide his satisfaction. When asked directly whether he was pleased with United's performance in North London, Ratcliffe responded with a brief but confident "very yeah" before heading off. This significant win brings a sense of calm after what has been a turbulent month behind the scenes at Manchester United. Earlier in the month, the Ineos leadership sparked debate by parting company with Ruben Amorim following a breakdown in relations with the board. After a short interim period under Darren Fletcher, the club now appears to have regained stability, with Mikel Carrick taking charge to guide the team through to the end of the season. Mikel Arteta's harsh assessment of Patrick Dorgu. Manchester United secured a vital victory against Arsenal in a high-stakes clash at the Emirates, edging the contest with a dramatic 2-3 scoreline. The result extends United's strong run of form and lifts them into fourth place in the league on 38 points. It also highlights Mikel Carrick's growing credentials as a manager capable of disrupting even the strongest sides on their own turf. Arsenal started the match aggressively, and their pressure paid off in the 29th minute. A strike from Martin Odegaard deflected off Lisandro Martinez, who misjudged the ball's path, resulting in an unfortunate own goal. However, United responded almost immediately. In the 34th minute, Bryan Mbeumo punished a costly mistake from Martin Zubimendi, rounding goalkeeper David Raya and calmly finishing into an empty net. After the break, United took control through a moment of brilliance from Patrick Dorgu in the 50th minute. The 21-year-old combined neatly with Bruno Fernandes before firing a powerful effort into the left side of the goal. The move showcased just how dangerous Dorgu can be in a more advanced role under Carrick, with Arsenal's defense struggling to cope with United's pace down the flank. Arsenal continued to push and finally found an equalizer in the 84th minute. Following a rehearsed corner routine, Mikel Merino reacted quickest in the box to convert after a VAR check confirmed the goal. The Emirates briefly erupted again, but United showed remarkable composure, refusing to settle for a draw as they searched for a decisive moment. That moment arrived in the 87th minute when substitute Matheus Cunha made an instant impact. Introduced in the 68th minute, Cunha received a short pass from Kobbie Mainoo before weaving past several Arsenal defenders and unleashing a stunning long-range strike into the right corner. The goal sealed a 2-3 victory and silenced the home crowd. Throughout the match, Dorgu's relentless work rate provided United with a constant outlet on the counterattack. His intensity in the final third forced Arsenal's fullbacks into repeated mistakes, underlining his growing influence. This performance further strengthens his status as one of the Premier League's most exciting emerging talents. Following the defeat, Mikel Arteta delivered a brutally honest assessment of Arsenal's situation. He acknowledged that the expectation to always win comes with managing a club of Arsenal's stature and admitted that fan frustration was understandable. Arteta stressed that while his players showed effort, they failed to perform efficiently and were punished for crucial errors. Arteta also singled out Patrick Dorgu for praise, describing him as extremely dangerous in his new role. He noted that Dorgu's consistency had been evident since the match against Manchester City and admitted that the winger's influence once again caused serious problems for Arsenal's defense. Mikel Carrick, meanwhile, expressed immense pride in the victory, particularly highlighting Dorgu's rapid development. Carrick pointed to the different ways United's goals were created as evidence of the young players' growing maturity and confidence. Although Dorgu was forced off early due to muscle cramps after an exhausting performance, Carrick viewed it as proof that his tactical adjustments are paying off. For Carrick, seeing players enjoy and thrive in new roles is a reward in itself, and he believes that mentality was key to United's success at the Emirates. Consecutive wins over Manchester City and Arsenal suggest that Carrick has significantly improved United's midfield balance, an area that previously struggled during the Amorim era. With Bruno Fernandes restored to a central number 10 role, United look more organized, disciplined, and effective. Supporters will now be eager to see whether this momentum can be sustained as United push to secure a top 4 finish. PSG intensify pursuit of Marcus Rashford. Paris Saint-Germain have reportedly renewed their interest in signing England international Marcus Rashford, sending shockwaves through the winter transfer window. The forward is currently enjoying an impressive loan spell at Barcelona, but PSG are keen to exploit the uncertainty surrounding his long-term future. Since arriving in Spain, Rashford has rediscovered his form under Hansi Flick, delivering goals and assists that have helped keep Barcelona firmly in the La Liga title race. However, with the loan deal nearing its end, questions remain about what comes next. Barcelona's ongoing financial struggles remain the biggest barrier to a permanent move. Despite Rashford's reported €30 million buyout clause being viewed as excellent value, the club must tread carefully due to wage constraints. This hesitation has opened the door for PSG, who possess the financial power to make a far more aggressive offer. PSG manager Luis Enrique is believed to be driving the move, seeking a forward with pace, versatility, and tactical intelligence. Rashford fits that profile perfectly as PSG continue reshaping their squad around a more collective identity following the departure of their former superstars. In a bold attempt to secure the deal, PSG are reportedly considering including rising star Bradley Barcola in a blockbuster swap proposal. Such a move would underline their determination to make Rashford the focal point of their attack. Manchester United, as Rashford's parent club, remain in a strong negotiating position. With his contract running until 2028, United can afford to wait for the best offer. If Barcelona fail to act decisively, discussions with PSG are expected to begin swiftly. Rashford has openly spoken about enjoying life in Spain and thriving under Flick's system, quickly becoming a fan favorite. However, he understands that his future will ultimately be decided in boardrooms rather than on the pitch. This developing saga has become a high-stakes battle between two European giants. Barcelona now face increasing pressure to meet United's demands or risk losing Rashford to a direct continental rival. As the transfer deadline approaches, all eyes remain fixed on whether Barcelona's tradition or PSG's financial power will prevail. Like the video, subscribe to Kickster Facts, and turn on notifications for real football facts you won't hear anywhere else.